years and years and years. So it'll be a lot of fun to get Kenneth on here too.
And what's really cool about this parade today is the bands there's more and more bands being added, including Langston University Band, of course, Guthrie High School Band as well. So that's going to be a really cool deal. And so we'll talk to the band director for Guthrie, Rob Blackburn.
Yeah, Rob will be up with us as well. City manager Serena Breland will be here. Just a lot of folks. Jim Garling, Price Purvis with the Kiwanis. We're just going to have a lot of great folks. I know Cheryl Tarter is going to join us with the Guthrie Lions Club. So just have a lot of great people to just share kind of what they've been doing this week and how they've been helping the whole week go off without a hitch.
And don't forget, I think tomorrow's Easter, right? Or it's Easter weekend too?
Every day's Easter at the Nichols house, but yeah, I think we might even be having a special guest later join us.
Could be doing this.
Could happen.
Not real talkative, though.
No, it doesn't have a lot to say.
It's all about the appearance, much like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
But we do want to mention, reiterate that Mary Fallon, the governor of the state of Oklahoma, will be the Grand Parade Marshal here, and she had a statement that she wanted to put out. Her people letting us know that Governor Fallon is excited to join the community of Guthrie as the Grand Marshal of the 84th Annual 89ers Days Parade. Today's celebration highlights the beginning of our great state and reminds us of our unique heritage. The governor would like to thank the parade committee and Mayor Mark Spradlin for including her in the festivities. So
now, I do think Will Rogers and Wiley Post, they're going to make an appearance as well, I've been told.
Got a lot of questions for them.
Well, I need answers, Chris.
Wouldn't it be cool to have an airport or building named after you and all that good stuff?
I'm working on it.
Working on it, okay.
Working on it.
As part of the other 89er festivities, we were able to go to the four-cart bus ceremony as well.
Correct, and great turnout to that yesterday, and what a beautiful job with that sculpture.
It was.
Absolutely, it was truly beautiful, and a lot of good things going on there as well. I got to point out that Eddie Lou's going to be joining us.
Yes.
Eddie Lou Halsey, and Eddie's going to be talking about the history of the Queen, of the festival, and of the parade. And Eddie Lou was the 89er Queen a couple years ago. I like to tease Eddie Lou about that a little bit, but wonderful lady, great ambassador for the Queens and for the whole week. She's just, she's been a part of it since, I believe, 1939.
Okay, he said it. He said it. I did not say it.
Eddie Lou, what a true jewel and treasure for our community.
She is celebrating 75 years of being the Queen.
Absolutely amazing. So, great things with her. Stacy Frazier is going to join us as well. She's, of course, leading the mounted patrol today. I'm a little scared about that. I don't know what that's going to lead to. Mark Spradlin, we got to talk about the mayor.
We got to get a smaller chair so
I'm a little concerned about the chair surviving the mayor.
Because in TV, everyone's got to be at the same height, and he's going to be towering.
We're going to need about 10 phone books apiece. So that's going to be a great time. We'll get Mark here as well. And then we talked to Dennis Oaks. Of course, Dennis will be joining us at some point. He's a little busy right now getting the parade ready to roll. But Dennis will be joining us talking about the I want to find out the ins and outs. I think I really do. I think people think they just show up and a parade happens.
Right.
There's so much work and volunteerism that goes into making that a reality. So we'll get to talk to Dennis about that. And I think he said 540 something.
540 entrants
in the parade today. 8 or 9 bands. We got bagpipes. We got jazz music. We've got everything you can want. Byron Berline's band's in there as well. It's also incredibly beautiful horse groups and just some neat things. Motorcycle clubs, a lot of fun.
The Clowns, the Shriners are coming up, all that good stuff. So
Chris loves the Clowns.
Love the Clowns. Love the Clowns. Yeah. In fact, speaking of clowns, we're going to take a time out. When we come back on the other side, Lucy Swanson. See, I always get Mary Coffin and Lucy Swanson. Yeah. They're always together, but we'll have.
Just for the record, you're calling Lucy a clown.
No, that's what you told me to say right there in my notes.
No, that was not it.
You told me to put that in my notes. So
I'm a little bit scared of Lucy. Don't be doing that.
We better take a time out. I got to make sure to check my notes. When we come back, we'll talk to Lucy with the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce. Back after this.
Guthrie, Oklahoma is your destination for festivals of all kinds, including the Guthrie Art Walk held every fall and every spring. The 89er celebration commemorating the land run of 1889. Check out the Oklahoma International Bluegrass Festival with bands from around the world. The Guthrie Road Show with cool classic cars. The Guthrie Escape featuring art, wine, and music. Make your next destination Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Want to experience the old and the new? Visit Guthrie, Oklahoma's most unique destination. Trendy boutiques, collectible antiques, and galleries full of fine art. And don't forget about our live professional theater and challenging golf. Guthrie also features a wide selection of great dining choices. While visiting, enjoy one of our quaint lodging facilities. Stay the week or stay a lifetime. Uniquely Oklahoma.
Welcome everyone to the 89ers Days celebration from downtown Guthrie. Here's your host, Chris Evans and Phil Nichols.
Welcome back. 89er Day celebration here in Guthrie. We are at the corner of 2nd and Oklahoma, right in front of City Hall, as we have a prime seat here as the parade will come down our way. You can watch it right here, starting about high noon. It starts at noon, but by the time it gets here, about 12:05, 12:06. So we welcome you back here on the preview show. Chris Evans, Phil Nichols with our special guest. The set finally got prettied up a little bit. It smells a lot. Smells a lot better too.
Can't see my eyes.
Smells better, looks better.
Well, now I can't see anything, so I'm putting these back on.
There you go. Not a problem with that.
You know, I got a call from Aaron. He said, please, you know, Phil and Chris are boring these people to death.
Yes.
Exactly.
I through the special two-way TV screens that the government has installed on everyone's TVs, they could see that people were actually literally falling asleep as you all talked.
Well, I'm glad you're talking about sleep. Did you get a lot of sleep last night?
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night,
Were you
Phil.
working?
I was working very hard.
Yes, working hard.
As a matter of fact. Actually, I was, because we had that awesome street dance up here last night. It went till about midnight, between 11:30 and midnight, and man, did we have a good crowd. We had the Infidels out first, which was perfect because they do oldies, you know.
They're great.
Oh my gosh,
They're
they were so
great.
good. But we were having the hot rod, the Geezers, Gassers, and Hogs show, the car show, all up and down Oklahoma Street. Of course, it was closed down, and all those guys liked those oldies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we had a lot of folks that came down, you know, during that and after that.
I got to tell you, Phil was
Tell me.
kind of upset with the street dance last night. He asked to come up on the stage to play his triangle.
Oh,
and they
no.
wouldn't let him get
No
on there.
kidding. Are you
was
kidding?
denied.
I'll talk about them. I'll talk to them
Had
about
my
that next time.
bandana on.
Oh, and you were even covering up the shine, and they wouldn't let
We
you.
don't need to talk about the shine.
Okay, all right.
Great instruments, though. Great sound. Great location.
Perfect, actually. I was so excited. Honest and
Yeah.
truly, we caught all the folks coming from the carnival down there, plus you know the people from the car show, and then you know before the car shows kicked in all the way, we had the big wheel race with the little kids and 3
I'm aware.
to 7. Oh, you
Well,
you
tried
tried
to
to
get
get
in.
in that one
Tried to
too.
get in, yeah.
I figured.
Having none of it.
Oh well.
How many kids did you have participate in that race?
You know, I actually missed it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure there was
I did.
a lot.
But there were a lot, and my grandson happened to win.
Oh,
so,
did he really?
Yeah, we're all good.
Fix was in.
Yeah.
Fix was in. Spread the word.
Well, you know, good is good.
Of course, Lucy with the Chamber of Commerce, and you ordered up the weather. Nice job.
I did, thank you.
Of course, we got this beautiful tent, and we're both in the sun. I don't know how that works, but
well,
Working out
they had
well
to
for
keep
me.
him out of the glare. You know,
You know.
it would hurt people.
it would.
It would hurt people.
But with the Chamber, you got to be happy to see all these people starting to file in down this street.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is, of course, what the CVB and Chamber live for. We want all of our businesses to thrive, and we want folks to come in from all over the
Right.
state, all over the country, all over the world. We have visitors, obviously, from all over the world weekly. But this is a great event, and there were some pictures posted on Facebook last night that Aaron took from
Right.
City Hall there, and man, it looked so cool.
It
You
did.
just,
It did.
I mean, you wanted to be there.
Yeah.
It was a fun time last night, and thanks to Steve Gentling and the 89er committee, they keep adding events every year. The Lions Club sponsored the dance last night,
Right.
and this is another cool thing. I thought our civic clubs really did the whole evening last night. The Rotary Club did the Geezers, Gassers, and Hogs. the Kiwanis did the little kid big wheel ride, and then the Lions Club sponsored the dance. And so I love it when everybody's working together and playing well, you know.
No doubt about that. And
Can't beat that.
The food, have you tested out the
Oh
food?
my gosh, yes. Yes. Is that really a real question
You
you're
rode the
asking?
zipper first before you got the
Yeah,
food,
that's
right?
right. That's right.
And the little circle
You
ride.
know, I'm so old, I can remember the year that the zipper was a new ride.
Wow.
I am that old. But you're older than that. You just don't remember.
Who is with us right now?
Well, Lucy, you always stay busy with the chamber, then with the Lions and all that good stuff, and you're behind the scenes a lot. You give out a lot of credit. We want to give you a big credit to you in your groups,
absolutely.
and great job. We got a train coming through, but you passing out candy in the parade, or you just?
Well, you know, stuff might be flying. What we do have is a big train, but also we have Ranger Stacy and her mounted patrol that will be coming through at some point here along in the first part of the parade, and the chamber car will be right behind them. I understand that they'll be scooping poop from the stick ponies and the noodle ponies that'll be going. So somebody said it looks a lot like Tootsie Rolls. I don't know.
11:48 first.
Number
reference.
one question was
Yes.
who's getting the poop. So
Yes,
that's
that's it.
Thank you. That's why we bring on the big dogs.
I know.
out.
I know it all. I
It
know.
worked
No, I
out.
don't. No, I don't.
You know, we were down there last night talking about the dance, and it was Chris and I were just walking around talking to different folks, and it was interesting to see. It kind of reminded me when we had Mumford Sons in the Great Week there. There was such a diverse group of people
Wasn't it?
out here enjoying themselves. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Just a
It was
lot
great.
of fun.
Well, you know, and I think I was kind of going along that line earlier. We had the oldies first, and the car crowd loved that.
Yeah.
But then as the evening wore on, and we had Badlands up here, they were like swing country, good,
Right.
really good country music, and we had a whole different crowd that kind of filtered in. It was great. People loved it. A lot of boot scooting going on right here in this intersection last night. And I love that.
Chris?
It took them a while. It had to get dark.
Oh, yeah.
You know, people had to, drink a lot of water so that they weren't dehydrated, and
Chris
then
was
they were
boot
able.
scooting
Get
a
it
little
out.
bit.
Go ahead.
He was boot scooting.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Chris was working it a little bit last night. Yeah. He was by himself, but I mean, didn't slow him down at all.
I think it's time to get out of this segment here. So the parade's getting ready to start. I know, Lucy,
Okay.
you got to get
I do.
your
We
prime
need
time
to get
VIP
going.
sitting out
Well,
there.
that's
but,
right. Yeah, we
but
put
again,
the folding chairs out.
yes, in the sun. But thank
you,
you
Lucy.
for
All
all
right,
your
thanks
help.
for
and
having
thank
me,
you.
and thank you everybody for coming out.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Lucy
Lucy.
Swanson, Chamber of Commerce and all that good stuff. We're taking another time out. It's almost time for that parade to start, and we'll have it right here in a matter of moments. This is the preview show for the 89er Parade. Back in a moment.
Guthrie, Oklahoma is your destination for festivals of all kinds, including the Guthrie Art Walk held every fall and every spring. The 89er celebration commemorating the land run of 1889. Check out the Oklahoma International Bluegrass Festival with bands from around the world. The Guthrie Road Show with cool classic cars. The Guthrie Escape featuring art, wine, and music. Make your next destination Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Want to experience the old and the new? Visit Guthrie, Oklahoma's most unique destination. Trendy boutiques, collectible antiques, and galleries full of fine art. And don't forget about our live professional theater and challenging golf. Guthrie also features a wide selection of great dining choices. While visiting, enjoy one of our quaint lodging facilities. Stay the week or stay a lifetime. Uniquely Oklahoma.
Welcome, everyone, to the annual 89ers Days Celebration Parade from downtown Guthrie. With special guest, Governor Mary Fallon, Senator A.J. Griffin, and much more. And now, from downtown Guthrie, here's your host for today's parade, Phil Nichols and Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Welcome back, 89er Day Parade coverage here on the City of Guthrie Channel 20 here, GTV 20 also streaming on the internet. Chris Evans, Phil Nichols with you, and nice photo, by the way, Big Phil. I didn't know.
Well,
That's a lot of powder.
I can clean up. Don't kid yourself.
Hey, don't forget 89ers Parade brought to you by our good friends at the American Legion, post number 58. And also, we talked to him earlier, Edward Jones, Dan Newton, making sense of investing. He is a great financial advisor on South Division, and two great sponsors of this broadcast right here.
Well, they both are, obviously. Dan's very humble.
Yes, very humble.
And so I'm going to honor that right now, but I have to say this one thing. Every town should have a Dan Newton, and
Yes.
he does a fabulous job and doesn't want any limelight, just wants to go in, help make things better, and just support the community. So thanks to Dan again. It's very, very nice.
And we appreciate you for tuning in here as we got a great parade for you. We're going to have the sights and sounds. It sounds like the parade has already started. I hear the sirens, which that is high noon. Everyone always wants to ask, when's the parade start?
High noon.
Always at high noon.
High noon.
So it's going to roll down here Oklahoma Street here in a matter of moments. And then throughout this broadcast, we're going to have special guests here, including the governor of the great state of Oklahoma, Mary Fallon, and the mayor, and we've kind of gone over the list, but got a great group of lineup here, and you know what, Phil, I'm really excited to see the bands, special thanks, and when the bands come through, we're going to shut up and we're going to listen, just like you guys will too.
I'm going to dance a little. I'm going to get it moving.
I thought we had enough dancing last night.
That was you, Chris. Cameras weren't rolling when you were dancing.
Well,
I've had requests.
it's a good eye,
I've
but
had requests.
we thought a lot. We thanked a lot of people. We want to thank Oklahoma County Oklahoma County Sheriff's Department's here. Obviously, the Guthrie Police Department, the Logan County Sheriff's Office. Not only here today with all the people coming to town, but the carnival and the rodeo and all those good stuff. Those guys, a lot of people, I don't think are getting paid to be here. I think I overheard that, but we thank them for coming out. And really, it's been rather safe over the years and years and years. Just a little crowd control every now and then, but a big thank you to them.
Well, they do a fabulous job, and as you said, many of these folks, they donate their time. It's not, while they may be in uniform, while they may look like they're getting paid, they're not, and they're working very, very hard for us. And you know, we've got Kevin and Aaron and everybody working behind the scenes here with us today, and again, just helping out, doing what it takes to make this thing happen. So big shout out to them, to the entire staff of the city of Guthrie, as you said, Logan County. I think the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, State Police are involved as well. And I hear some sirens. Usually when I hear sirens,
I'm surprised you haven't took off yet.
I usually yell run, and then we take off. So, but today we're going to stay.
And before we get all started with it, and we're going to do this probably at the end and maybe throughout the broadcast, but a big thank you to Bill and Kevin behind the cameras here, and Aaron producing all of this, getting us all together, directing all of it, and Bill just walks in front of the camera.
Right
the guy's been in show business for 50 years.
108 years he's been doing this.
And he's going to walk in front of the camera.
Okay. That's it. Bill, you're fired.
I mean, he yells at little kids for walking near the camera when they get within 50 feet, and he's going to walk through it.
He made two kids cry 15 minutes ago.
We just brag on him and walks in front of the camera.
Here he comes. Oh, boy.
But a big thank you to Aaron Ryburn in the office, segueing, talking to us.
Aaron got a lot of sleep last night.
Man.
Aaron was here till 6 a.m. this morning. We were supposed to meet at 9. We were teasing him because we get a text.
Whoa. I was
teasing him.
Okay.
We get a text, says, hey, can we meet at 9:30? And I said, oh, okay, priority. And then he comes in and says, well, I didn't get home till 6:30. So thank you, Aaron, everything you do. You're working very, very hard, and we really appreciate it.
Not only pushing buttons, but all the footage that you've seen on throughout the week. He was there filming and all that good stuff. So a big thank you, Aaron, and good job. With that, real quick, we're going to take a break. I see the big flag, so we're getting closer to starting this parade here. We're going to take our final timeout. When we come back, I promise we're going to have the parade on the screen. We're also going to have Chuck Bircher. Oh, boy. The cast of characters is about to begin.
When did Chuck get out of jail?
Well, we'll talk about that after this timeout. Final timeout. We'll come back. It's 89er Parade. Come back with us.
Guthrie, Oklahoma is your destination for festivals of all kinds, including the Guthrie Art Walk, held every fall and every spring. The 89er celebration, commemorating the land run of 1889. Check out the Oklahoma International Bluegrass Festival with bands from around the world. The Guthrie Road Show with cool classic cars. The Guthrie Escape featuring art, wine, and music. Make your next destination Guthrie, Oklahoma.